The top 10 rock albums of 1995. Number 10, Red Hot Chili Peppers, One Hot Minute. Grade B+. This album is nowhere near as good as the band's previous album, mainly because of the loss of guitarist John Frusciante, who had quit the band due to a serious heroin addiction, but it does have two good singles. Standout tracks, Aeroplane, My Friends. Number 9, Lenny Kravitz, Circus. Grade B+. Yes, Lenny Kravitz completely rips off Led Zeppelin, Jimi Hendrix, and Aerosmith on this album's three best songs, but he is talented enough to do it really well. Standout tracks, Rock and Roll is Dead, Tunnel Vision, Circus. Number 8, Green Day, Insomniac. Grade A-. This album isn't as good overall as Dookie, but a harder-edged sound on some of this album's songs made them stand out from the usual pop-punk. Standout tracks, Geek Stink Breath, Brain Stew, Jaded, Walking Contradiction. Number 7, Kyuss, and the Circus Leaves Town. Grade A-. Not quite the classic that the band's previous two albums were, but still another great stoner rock album, the last full album by the band before guitarist Josh Homme would leave and form Queens of the Stone Age. Standout tracks, One Inch Man, Gloria Lewis, Phototropic, El Rodeo, Tangy Zizzle. Number 6, Electric Wizard, Electric Wizard. Grade A. A great doom metal debut album, even if the band's sound isn't quite as fully developed as it would be by the time of their second album. Standout tracks, Stone Magnet, Morning Prayer, Devil's Bride, Black Butterfly, Behemoth, Electric Wizard. Number 5, Mad Season, Above. Grade A. A lesser-known grunge supergroup featuring Lane Staley from Alice in Chains on vocals and Mike McCready from Pearl Jam on guitar. This is a great album, but not quite as good as the other supergroup Temple of the Dog. Standout tracks, Wake Up, X-Ray Mind, I'm Above, Lifeless Dead, I Don't Know Anything. Number 4, AC/DC, Ballbreaker. Grade A. Super producer Rick Rubin strikes again, getting the best possible album at the time out of yet another band, this time AC/DC, with their best album in many, many years. Standout tracks, Hard as a Rock, Cover You in Oil, Burnin' Alive, Hail Caesar, Love Bomb, Whiskey on the Rocks. Number 3, Silverchair, Frog Stomp. Grade A. Another band that was so much better than the Nirvana wannabe tag that they were given. This Australian band was still in high school when they recorded this album, an album that might be the most underrated grunge album ever. Standout tracks, Israel's Son, Tomorrow, Fault Line, Pure Massacre, Shade, Leave Me Out, Suicidal Dream, Undecided. Number 2, Alice in Chains, Alice in Chains. Grade A+. This album, often called Tripod due to the dog on the album cover, is my personal favorite Alice in Chains album, with Jerry Cantrell in particular shining as both a guitarist and as the second vocalist, and a sludge metal sound on one song in particular. Standout tracks, Grind, Sludge Factory, God Am, Heaven Beside You, Again, So Close, Over Now. Number 1, Down, NOLA. Grade A+. The greatest sludge metal album ever made by a supergroup featuring Pantera's Phil Anselmo on vocals, as well as members of other sludge metal bands, such as Crowbar and I Hate God. Standout tracks, Temptation's Wings, Lifer, Pillars of Eternity, Underneath Everything, Eyes of the South, Stone the Crow, Swan Song, Bury Me in Smoke.